Hey guys, Gigi here from GGmadeit.com. I am the knitter, the blogger, and the yarn hoe. I have been promising this video for some time, and I keep getting questions about my head wraps, right? This one in particular is an actual wrap that I made from some leftover yarn, and I'm going to work on the pattern for it. I think it may. I haven't decided, but I'm going to work on the pattern. Rephrase that. I'm going to work on the recipe because that's what it is. It's really a recipe. You kind of can do what you want as far as the different stitches are concerned and things of that nature. But what I'm coming in here for now is a how-to. I want to show you how I tie these around my head. So I have this one tied right now this way with my hair out. So I'm going to take this out and show you some different ways that we can do this. And then I'm going to show you with some regular, just plain old intended to be shawls that I have tied around my hair in emergencies. That's why I say it's a recipe. However wide you want it in this respect and however long you want it is really up to you. But you can do a lot of things, right? You can start this way and tie it, right? I didn't even tie. I'm just wrapping it around in this respect. So I laid it flat this time so that I get the width. But now I can twist, tie it in the front for a little bit of a twist there. And then I can take this and twist it a little bit more. You know, I just play with them, guys, right? So I twist this all the way to the back, and then I just tuck. And then I'll twist this one. And depending on the mood I'm in, right, I can go back this way and tuck it, or I can come back this way and give more bulk, if you will. And then you're just tucking. So in this respect, you're just playing with it, right? So it's really a matter of preference. What I like about this yarn is it's a gradient, so you kind of get a little bit of different colors depending on which way you tie it, right? So that's an option. If you want it, you know, some hair out, some edges, just ease it up a little bit more. Same concept, right? But let's say you want to kind of give yourself a puff effect. Push it up a little bit more. Wrap it until you got it. Make sure it's secure. Same concept. Tuck. Now, one of the questions that I get, especially from my natural hair friends, is what material is this? Will it bother my hair? I personally have never had a problem. However, this is why I say this is a recipe, because you can use whatever material you like. So you can knit with silk if that makes you feel better, or if you're concerned that cotton or wool will eat away at your edges, which is a legitimate concern. There are different content factors for your yarn. You can use the content that you like, right? So that's another way that you can rock it, right? And again, this one is just, I actually sold a few of these. I have one left for sale right now, and linen blend. But as you can see, this was a wrap, right? This spring shawl, but you got a lot of room here, right? So I'm not liking my hair. This will double up as a head wrap now. You guys follow me? Check your stash, check your FOs, see what you have, and play. So I just wrapped that around twice. right? Again, you have a gradient yarn, so you have nice colors. I'll wrap it around again, tie it in the back. So I could do that, pull it to the side, and kind of let it hang if I want to do that. That's a look, right? So scarf doesn't have to just be a scarf. You could find some other uses for it. Yes? And because this one is a little loftier, you know, you have more options. So if I wanted a big knot in the front, right, I could just wrap it once, tie it, right? I usually tie it again to give me a foundation to wrap around, if that makes sense. Or because I got a puff up here, right, my hair, I can stretch it out. Make sure it's as wide as it'll go, right? And again, when you get around to where the yarn is or the material is running out, that's when your tuck game has to be strong. And now I can take this, stretch it out, right? I don't like that color showing there. So I can go. Now because I have room here, I can pull this over to cover my hair. You see what I mean? How I say, just play. Wrap, tuck, play. And if you are concerned about your hair, right, you can cover it. I have this silk. I don't even know what this thing is called, where I got it from. I can't tell you any of that. I think it came in one of the Coils by Nature boxes. But if your concern is your hair, you don't want to put the yarn right on your hair. Cover your hair with a silk scarf, a silk bonnet, something of that respect. So now we're going to go with a big old scarf, right? So I'm going to start by laying this over my head with the triangle to the front. And then I'm going to gather so that it's nice and tight. And I am going to tie. This is where we're starting. We have this business here that we do not want hanging. So I'm going to pull that back and I'm going to tuck her away. So now as you see, you have a nice structure here to play with. So if you are a fan of the big bumps on the front of your head, so again, as you can see, if you go the route of putting a scarf or something over your head, make sure that that is not visible. And then decide which way you want to go. So I can do a couple things. I can both of these together and twist them around. Let's try that, see what happens. So this is my point. I just play with it, guys, and see what I like. So I've kind of twisted these together. And wrapped it. You guys follow me? wrap and tuck, wrap and tuck, wrap and tuck, wrap and tuck. So it's really a matter of playing around, guys. I just play around until I get it to where I like the way it looks. So wrap it, tie it, make it snug. If you're concerned about your hair, cover it up with something before you begin. So that's it. It's really, very minimal science to it, if you will. Just kind of get it up there, wrap and tuck. Keep tying and tucking until you get it to where you want it. And again, if the concern of the material against your hair, get you a bonnet, a silk scarf, whatever, and cover your hair up underneath it if that is your concern. And then that shawl that you tired of wearing, you lost the love for it, wrap it around your head. Wear it as a head wrap. That's it. Gigi out. Bye. Okay? This is Gigi with another video, and this is how I wrap my head using my handmade shawls. Thanks for watching.